Hey, what is up guys? It is Slick or Slickmuff here, back again with another video. This one, I wanted to just chat for a second about this Reddit post that came out the other day. There was a hateful Reddit post against me, and I don't mean to be sort of dismissive of any criticisms of me. Perhaps I deserve them, I don't know. I'll let you decide. But basically the Reddit post included myself, Jake, and Salvage, Irogen, and Salvage, myself. And basically it was saying that we're entitled fanboys and that we are overly entitled for this game. We have this expectation for games that haven't been announced, and we are expecting games even though they haven't been confirmed, and we have no reason to think this way. We have no reason to be so excited for these games. We get other people's hype up high for no reason, and basically we're entitled. That's basically the assumption of and the underlying idea of the post. To me, this kind of came out of left field. I don't exactly know where it comes from. In the past week, I haven't even been tweeting. I was at my grandmother's funeral, and I just got back to North Carolina a couple hours ago. But anyway, so I was reading this post, and I was a little confused. I was like, fuck Slickmuff and all this shit. I was like, what? So then I read into the post once again, and it's saying we're entitled. We're entitled for games that haven't been announced. I would just like to clarify, I am in no way entitled for games that haven't been announced. I would like to think I'm not entitled at all. I am a little bit perplexed about one aspect of this question, and I'll explain what that is. In 2015, WB Games released a press statement, and they said, we are in the process of creating 2 DC AAA video games. They're being made by WB Games Montreal. Stay tuned for more information soon. That press release came out in 2015. That was about 4 years ago now. Okay, it was around the time that Arkham Knight came out when they released this press statement. Since then, we've not gotten any additional news or information. I will be completely honest. I will not sugarcoat this. I find that to be a bit perplexing. I do. I'm not entitled, I don't think, but I think that it's odd that these games were announced 4 years ago, and since then we have not had a single even press statement or update, get alone a trailer or CGI trailer. Imagine if, let's say, Halo came out and said, we're making a new Halo, whatever they're at now, Halo 6. We're making Halo 6, and then 4 years go by, and you don't even get an update on the status of the game. Yet alone, a tweet from a developer saying, we're still working on Halo 6, or whatever, right? Nothing. That would be a bit perplexing. The same for The Last of Us or any other fandom or Spider-Man PS4 fandom or whatever. For some reason, it's different for WB because they announced that it's 2 DC video games, but not specifically Batman. I would like to clarify, I am in no way entitled for a Batman game or what have you. If the game comes out and it's Green Arrow, I'm happy. If it comes out and it's, Robin, Nightwing, and Batgirl and no Batman, that's fine too. I'm happy with whatever. I don't know what game they're making. I just know they're DC games because that's what the press release said. Or is it? Because once again, that was 4 years ago. So anyway, my point being is that I'm not entitled. I'm just anticipating new information for games that have already been confirmed and announced. Those games are DC Video Games in production at WB Games Montreal, 2 games. They were announced 4 years ago. And yes, I find it a bit perplexing that it's been 4 years since more information. That's almost unheard of in the games industry. Maybe with like Final Fantasy or something like that. Even with what's his name, Kojima, we get a new trailer every year. And yes, it's a weird, ambiguous CGI trailer that no one understands, but we still get it. You know what I mean? We still get it. We at least still know it's happening. With WB Games Montreal, I think that it is a little bit odd that it's been 4 years since further information and details about these games that they've announced. But I'm not like anticipating games that don't exist. I'm just like, I'm a little bit inquisitive. I'm I'm a fan that's anticipating these games. And I think once again, if this same situation happened with Spider-Man PS4, I remember Spider-Man PS4 fans were like freaking the fuck out because it was 2 years between announcement and release. For this new DC game, we might be looking at 5, 6, I don't know. So I don't understand why it's so problematic for fans to be like thinking about where the game is or like, be speculating and hopeful. And I'm just a passionate fan, excited for the game. And what I'm saying, like, I don't harass the developers. There's also this assumption that I'm like a rogue runoff YouTuber that's like gone off the rails. Not true. I'm on the WB Games press list. They send me codes for all their releases. I'm in contact with the WB PR people. I'm in contact with several people at WB Games Montreal. They all like me to my understanding. I don't think any of them dislike me. They when I talk to them, they all seem to like me and we get along. So, you know, I think it's just like manufactured drama, really. I don't understand. I haven't said anything negative about any of the developers at WB. I haven't said anything bad about any of the guys at WB Games Montreal. Do I wish the WB PR department was a little bit more transparent and updated us a little bit more? Sure. I guess that's a critique that I have, and you can critique that critique. That's fair. But I don't really understand where the drama is. I don't understand what I did wrong or what I could do differently. You know, I'm excited for the games. I'm a fan that is really anticipating these games. Have I reported on leaks that perhaps I shouldn't have in the past? I will concede that. But really, this isn't an apology video. I don't really know what to apologize for. Once again, I am in no way acting entitled. I wouldn't think. There's nothing that I've really indicated that is that way. I've not like been aggressive towards any people like, you need to fucking give me my Batman game this year. I didn't say anything like that. Yeah, like I'll take whatever game they give me. You know, the fact that I'm still anticipating these games 4 years later without any news and with no real reason to continue to support them because they haven't come out, right? Like, but the fact that I'm still here shows that I am a passionate fan, and I clearly don't have the strong disdain for WB or whatever that people are manufacturing that I have. Yeah, so long story short, WB and I are on good terms. I don't think I'm entitled, and I don't think developers perceive me as being entitled for the games. A critique I do have is that I wish that they were a little bit more transparent with us and keeping us posted on what's going on and maybe giving us a little bit more details about the games that they're working on. But besides that, I'm just chilling. You know, I do like reporting on speculation. I have my own theories and speculation that I like reporting on because I think it makes things interesting. If I just reported on news, I wouldn't have a channel because there's nothing to talk about in terms of news for all the reasons I just described. So I don't think there's anything wrong with, you know, speculating and maybe picking up on some leaks and rumors and talking about those and what we think. Well, you know, what would we think if this game happened? What would we think if it didn't happen? Whatever. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But anyway, guys, I hope you'll have enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. What type of content would you like to see from me in the next week? Let me know. Keep me posted in the comment section below. My name is Slickmoff, and I will see you guys in the next one.